Hey everybody, this is Oliver Joyce from Whiskeybarrel Studios, and it's been a couple of weeks since our last video, and I do apologize. Been hard at work at the forge, working on swords and sandals and mortals. And what I'm going to show you today is my new hat. No, it's actually my new hat. I've had this hat for quite a number of years. It's my survivor hat, but my hair's a hot mess today. It's just going everywhere, so we're wearing the hat just to keep it in control. What I actually wanted to show you is the battle introduction, which I've been working on, not so much this week, but the week before, ties the game together with a sort of TV sports style presentation. When two gladiators meet, they get this nice sort of together and a versus thing and music and sounds and stats, and it speaks for itself. I'm going to show you it. I'm also going to show you some new combat gameplay where I've sped things up a little bit. There's some cool new normalized sounds, so the sounds sound a bit beefier and louder. Plus I've got a couple of new status effects to show you. So without further ado, let's jump into some gameplay. I'm going to play a couple of battles and talk through them. Alright, here we go. We're actually on the overland map screen, which I'm hard at work on, so I'm not really showing it to you, but bear in mind in this video, and in the videos you see right now, a lot of the gameplay is very much a work in progress. There are bugs, there are things that aren't quite right yet. Don't worry about it. I got it sorted. And the gameplay you see here is also subject to change each week as I sort of, make tweaks and so on. But get ready for the battle intro. Here we go. Stern versus Floggerpite. Rah! Okay, so it's 11 a.m. on a clear day. It's 5 degrees Celsius, cold. We're fighting on the plains, and that little black circle there is not yet in place, but that will be things like certain arenas, have double damage, or they have traps in them and that kind of stuff like that. There's a little head-to-head stats panel. Any stat that's highlighted with yellow, you're stronger than the other gladiator at. If it glows red, it means you're a lot stronger. There's not enough of a difference between our stats to show that right now. This is a golem, so that's kind of cool. I can't remember if I've showed you golems in the past, but let's jump into battle. Oh yeah, if I hide my webcam for a second, you can see the full gladiators head to head. What do you think of that? I really like it. It feels to me like sort of a Mortal Kombat, or even a pro wrestling style introduction to boxers going at it, that kind of stuff. That was what I was aiming for. Okay. And here we are. Right now there's a little bug in that the gladiators are exactly the same height. I've been tweaking something like that. So normally this guy would be sort of 5 or 6 inches taller than us. Speaking of centimeters and inches, you can actually change the height to, where is it? Use metric system on or off. So we'll turn it off for now. Next battle, you'll see it in Imperial. You can also turn down the music if it's too loud. Turn it up. As well as special effects, UI volume, ambient for wind and that kind of stuff. There are lots of options for you gladiators now. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to walk backward. I'm going to show you a skill. What we're going to do is we're going to do the Intimidate skill, which has a powerful pose that has a chance to scare your enemy away for 3 turns. Now watch what happens when I do this. Oh. See, he's scared. He's forced to move backwards. Now if I move forward, he'll move forward. He'll move backward, then he'll try and do his move. So when these status effects happen, like you can see up here, they have to do this thing before their turn starts. So he'll be forced to move backwards, then he might try to move forward again. In this debug mode, I've forced it to make it so all attacks are successful, just so I can show you these things. Let's try a taunt. Tremendous shout that does 5 sonic damage. So he's still scared. We can also try a confuse as well. So check this out. Now he's confused and he's scared. See how he tried to attack us. So if I move, yeah, he's trying to attack us even though we're not near him, and he's getting stressed because of it. And we're laughing at him. Alright, so now he's no longer confused anymore. He's calmed down a bit, but he's really stressed out. So if I try that again, he'll get super stressed. So one more of those, you should get. Okay. Chance of him attack. If he attacks us again and misses completely, he'll probably get broken. Oh no, he's avoiding it. He's calming down. Smart guy. Let's try and attack. Actually, no, I'll see what happens. Oh, he's calming down. Let's try that again. I'm still working on how this confusion stuff works. I'm actually going to change the term threaten to like agitate or something. Threaten, give me something else. Because there's a new stun effect which is in the game. Now he's jumping around because he doesn't know what to do. It's a powerful effect. And kind of really... There'll be a chance to break out of these as well. So. Best. Right again. Oh, no. Anyway. We haven't been able to break him with that. But what we'll do is hit him in the head. Now I want you to notice. Listen to the sounds of battle. Oh. Excellent. We've been galvanized. We're ferocious now. Our battle bar is up. Hit chance improved to 99%. So, well, it says 98% here because I think there's some kind of penalty. I can't remember what it is. But usually that would be great because we have our hit chance already up. It doesn't really matter. But I'm going to show you this other effect. You drink a potion. And rest one more time. I'm going to show you. Which one is it? Intimidate. Scare him away. You might have seen that already. When that wears off, I'm going to show you the enrage one. So we can control how our gladiator fights, the other guy fights with these various taunts. Okay, this is going to enrage him. Now bear in mind that gladiators have a chance to ignore these. He's forced to run towards us with a silly walk. Poor guy. And that wears off after that. It's going to be to do with your charisma versus their intellect. So the smarter they are, the less chance they are of... There we go. We are victorious. I'm going to show you one more battle in a second. Alright, let's have a look at one more battle. In this battle, you'll see the critical hits, basically the chance to hit is back to normal again, so you don't automatically get hit. This time we're fighting in Seoul's Gateway, which is, of course, a mountainous region. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm assuming is pretty cold. 5 p.m. clear weather. Here's all our stats, of course. Now, let's jump into battle. Sometimes you get snow here, you actually see the snow effect, which is kind of nice. Let's see, yeah, parry, parry. And I'm going to show you that same skills. I'll see if it works. So he ignored it. Yeah. Now I'm stressed because I've missed a few in a row. I'll try and get my character fully stressed by missing a bunch. So we'll try this one. Yeah, he's ignored it. So we're getting stressed. He should be broken in a second. Yeah, so our character's now... New effect there. I hope you like that. He's wretched. And wretched means defend chances half. So you can take a lot more damage that way. Because our agility is very low, our jumps don't go very high. Drink a potion. I'm trying to attack his head, which is a lower percentage chance. Right? If I go for his legs, what do you think of the new louder sound effects? I'm a big fan. Of course, you can turn them up or down, but by normalizing all the sounds, you just get a little bit more sort of oomph to them. Okay. Next week, I'm going to be putting in things like fireballs and lightning bolts and stuff. So there's a lot more offensive spells to come. These are just sort of mucking around still with the taunts and stuff. And And these guys have also got a lot better armor than the weapons would suggest. You know, got a little basic blackjack. I think he's got a. I can't remember what kind of sword it's actually. So this battle's going for a bit longer than you'd normally think. Let's try and we'll scare him away. Nah, it failed. The AI for enemies as well at the moment is very much stupid, for lack of a better term. They don't have any brains at all. This is a long battle. Go for it. No, really weak weapon. You'll of course be able to enchant your weapon and enhance some gems and stuff like that. Ah, he got us in the end. So that's basically what you see is the yield state. So what I put into the game at some point is, you know, if the gladiator doesn't get his head chopped off or, you know, chopped in half or something, when they reach 0 hit points, they'll fall down and they'll kind of go like that. You know, don't kill me. And then you'll have the classic Sword and Sandals 3, up or down, spare or kill. So if you spare their life, you'll become more good. That little halo there. If you choose to kill them, you become more evil. And that gives you access to certain powers and certain armor and that kind of thing. That probably won't be coming for a little while. It's not a huge priority, but I will put that in the game, of course, at some point. Because it's been requested. A lot of people want that. All right, 2 battles. Hope you liked them. I hope you liked those 2 battles I showed you. The second one really did drag a bit. I'm not going to lie. The characters' stats and weapon were far too low for the armor they were using, so the battle kind of just, you know, went on and on and on. And of course, there are no sort of really nice special offensive moves like whirlwind and fireballs and so on to really, you know, put the hurt on. But that'll be coming. There's a lot to come in this game. In the next few weeks, I'll be working on more abilities for the characters, those kind of things as mentioned. I also want to get into the pre-battle selection screen, which is, you know, where you can choose to fight the different gladiators, and of course the overland map where you can finally travel around the map, which is the, you know, the stuff that ties the whole game together, you know, and put a full quest together for the game. So December and November are going to be really busy, and I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that. Guys, thanks for being part of this channel. If you're not, you can like and subscribe. If you've just stumbled on Whiskeybarrel Studios, I usually do a video a week. I didn't get to do one last week. I'm just really busy. And, you know, you'd think being full-time and everything, I'd have more time to do this. But the more time I have, the more time I just want to spend making the game as good as it can be, if you know what I mean. Speaking of as good it can be, as good as it can be, these guys are really helping me to fulfill the Whiskeybarrel Studios dream. And that is, of course, the patrons from Patreon. And you can become a Patreon too if you wish. Neighbor Jack, Jandiku Chinahi, Noah Gudajan, Nico, XUp Omega, Ilya Gurovich, Jeffro Hex3D, Davi, Akim Shabanov, Pielo34, Michael Loader, Eunice Yellow, Hopeless, Chris Lopez, Daniel Funches, Big Mike, and Brandon K. Big shout out to you guys. And if you're not a subscriber, then the armor is very angry with you. If you'd like to become a Patreon, that would make my day. Don't listen to him. He's always angry, right? He's angry about something, no matter what. Guys, thanks for being part of this channel. Hey, you've already seen that. Let's go out by showing you the Immortals trailer. So if you just stumbled upon the channel and you haven't seen the Sword and Sandals Immortals trailer, here it is. It's actually looking a little out of date now. I'm looking forward to updating that with some new game footage because, of course, there's the new battle bar, there's lots more special effects, there are more character species and so on. But, you know, that's actually still a pretty cool trailer, but I'm looking forward to updating it soon. Hey, you should wishlist the game. I'd love you to wishlist the game on Steam. The more wishlists we have, the more, you know, the game rises in the eyes of the Steam gods, which are all, you know, all important, all seeing, all knowing. New video next week, and thank you for being fans of the channel. Have a great weekend, everybody. Until next time, bye for now.